Something historic and deeply unsettling is unfolding right now in Nigeria. A move so bold, so unexpected, that it's shaking not just the courtroom in Abuja, but the entire nation. The name on everyone's lips once again, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Today, in a dramatic twist that has stunned both his supporters and critics, Nnamdi Kanu has declared that he will defend himself in court. Yes, you heard that right. He told the court, "My lawyers are afraid to mention certain names, but I am not. I will do it myself."
Here, my law, that the defendant has now applied for bail. Now, as I've said earlier, bail is a decision of the court, taking into consideration all the conditions laid down in Muhammad Abacha v. State. At this stage, I am of the opinion that to make or take a stand on the bail application without first hearing and determine the issue that is glaring in the face, which is the absence of the defendant from the court since 25th of April 2017 until he was produced on the 29th of June. My lord, which was exactly what the Supreme Court did. They said that he did not jump bail. These criminals came to my house to kill me. That's what the Supreme Court said. This is in your own court, my lord. So I cannot understand, my lord, why my trial will be conducted contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria that said I must have free and unfettered access to my counsel. Is here.
And with that statement, the tension inside the courtroom exploded into whispers, gasps, and disbelief. A single declaration that could change everything. Before we break down what this truly means, please like this video and subscribe, because this might go down as one of the most defining courtroom moments in Nigeria's modern history. Let's take a step back for context. For years, Nnamdi Kanu has been at the center of Nigeria's most controversial debate, the question of self-determination for the Southeast. He's been called a freedom fighter by some, a separatist by others, and a criminal by the government. His name alone divides opinion across dinner tables, newsrooms, and parliaments. Facing charges of treason and terrorism, Kanu's journey has been a saga of defiance. From his arrests, his extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria, to years of detention and legal battles. But now the story has entered a new and unpredictable chapter. In court this week, Kanu told the judge he no longer trusts his legal team to say what needs to be said. He believes they have been intimidated, that fear has silenced the truth. And so he's decided to take the stand alone, unfiltered and unafraid. Witnesses say his voice was steady when he spoke the words that now echo across Nigeria. "When I'm done with Nigeria, then I can die in peace." A chilling statement that carries both exhaustion and defiance. Sources close to his legal circle say tension had been brewing for weeks. Rumors suggest that behind closed doors, disagreements raged about what could be revealed in open court. Kanu reportedly wanted to name names, powerful individuals in politics, the military, and the security services. Names that could ignite headlines or uproot secrets buried deep in Nigeria's corridors of power. But his lawyers wanted to tread carefully. They wanted diplomacy. He wanted truth. And now, with the decision to represent himself, the truth might finally be unleashed. Raw, dangerous, and public. Among the names allegedly on his lists are top-ranking officials, past and present. Men like Buratai, Wike, Sanwo-Olu, former chiefs of army staff, General T.Y. Danjuma and Tukur Buratai, and possibly others whose influence reaches into the highest offices of the land. If even one of those names is mentioned in open court, the ripple effect could be seismic. Other names on the list are the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodimma, former chiefs of army staff, General T.Y. Danjuma and Tukur Buratai. This isn't just a courtroom drama anymore. This is truth versus power, and the whole world is watching. Even traditional leaders have sensed the storm approaching. A respected monarch, the Oba of a major kingdom, has publicly warned the government to handle the situation with wisdom. His words were calm but firm. If this is not managed carefully, danger may be ahead. For a royal father known for diplomacy to issue such a warning means the matter has crossed into a national alarm. Because when traditional institutions start speaking up, it means the people themselves are restless. And indeed, across the nation, that restlessness is visible. Security around the court has been tightened, roads blocked, protests have already broken out in parts of Abuja, and there are reports of agitation in other states. Some shout for Kanu's freedom, others plead for peace, but one thing is clear: the air is thick with tension. Nigeria stands at a crossroads between truth and chaos, between justice and suppression, between a man's final words and a nation's fragile unity. Now, here's why this moment is different from all before it. Kanu has always been outspoken on radio, at rallies, in interviews, but this time it's different. This time he's not talking into a microphone abroad. He's speaking under oath, in front of a judge inside a Nigerian courtroom, where every word is recorded, every sentence carries legal weight, and every revelation could shake the foundations of power. Observers say the government is on the edge. There is concern about what could spill into the public domain. Documents, names, events long kept out of sight, and once those secrets are spoken, they cannot be unsaid. This trial has now moved beyond the question of guilt or innocence. It has become a mirror reflecting what Nigeria is truly willing to confront about itself. Will the truth be allowed to come out in full view, or will the process be silenced behind closed doors? These are the questions Nigerians are asking, because this case is no longer about one man. It's about how the Nigerian state handles decent, justice, and truth. Even as officials call for calm, you can feel it. That quiet anxiety. The Southeast is watching. The North is listening. The world is watching and waiting. And through it all stands one man, dressed in white, surrounded by security, facing a nation that calls him both hero and enemy. The cameras are ready. The microphones are waiting. And the man who once spoke from exile on Radio Biafra is now about to speak face to face to the system that has held him captive for years. When he finally speaks, his words may shake the pillars of power or test the limits of freedom itself. Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: this moment will leave a permanent mark on Nigeria's history. So stay with us, like this video, subscribe and turn on notifications, because what happens in the courtroom next might just decide how Nigeria's story is told for generations to come.